Zita Wheatonen. I live at Small Potatoes Farm near Paonia, Colorado, and at this time I'm a baker.
How did you start to get involved with cottage food issues?
I like to eat, and traditionally people have been able to buy from farmers, whether it's roadside stands where there's a loaf of bread and a few jars of jelly in addition to produce, or farmers markets where people make butter and do other things, and that's the way it was. That's what worked for farming, and then laws were made that prohibited people from doing that, and so it just seemed like the right thing to do to get on the cottage food bandwagon and help our state get a cottage food law.
All right, go ahead.
Well, the cottage food deal has helped us a lot because we make the homemade salsa, which is one of our largest sellers, and we use the tomatoes and peppers and stuff that we don't sell the week before. The same goes for like our strawberries. That Victor over here, he has some strawberries too, and our raspberries and blackberries, because if you can't sell them in one farmer's market, if you don't do something else with them, they're a waste. And we can keep stuff from going to waste, and besides that, it brings our income up a lot. That's how it's helped us.
I guess one success would be that being involved while the bill was still being written, I was able to get a few extra eligible items into the law, and that included dehydrated vegetables and spices, which would, in my case, be garlic powder and chili powder.
Hi, I'm Brianna Peppers with Brianna's Breads and the Short Peppers Farm. We like the cottage bill or the pickle bill because of all the stuff that does not sell, the fresh vegetables that doesn't sell, or berries that doesn't sell at the market. Actually, we turn into products that we can resell to take to market that a lot of people wouldn't realize are even available.
How has Cottage Food Bill helped you in your business?
Cottage Food Bill has helped me in my business in the not so much goes to waste. Although anything that we did have would go to our chickens or pigs, because we sell USDA natural pigs and chicken. But now we get to actually use a lot more into growing and providing more for the customers.
I can't afford a commercial kitchen. I can't take my oven to an incubator kitchen or some other commercial kitchen. And this is an oven that gets to 700 degrees before you start to bake. It's coming down. It's usually at 550 when we start to bake, but it's clearly a clean oven, a hot oven, and I'm putting flour and sourdough and water and salt in there, and what's the problem?
I'm Valerie from Val's Veggies, and the cottage food bill in Oregon has been huge for us. We've been able to add new product lines that help us through the winter months also. We do a rhubarb pepper jelly and a watermelon pepper jelly. We also do cornmeal from our non-GMO corn. We dehydrate our garlic and sell garlic granules and garlic powder. We also do dehydrated peppers and make a seasoning salt out of it. And we also do dried sun-gold tomatoes, which have been huge for us. So this has allowed us to add to our line immensely.
Well, until the law passed, I couldn't have a bakery business. So that it has allowed me to do what I love and bring some money into the farm. And I'm not able physically to do the actual farming these days. Someone else does that, but I can still bring in money with things I am physically able to do and things I love to do. So it makes a huge difference actually to our household. We live on a small pension and Social Security, and regular income as a result of the bakery makes a huge difference.
So, when you were working to try to get this law passed in Colorado, what was the biggest help that you had when you were working on the issue?
Well, the very biggest was having a senator who wanted to have this bill something that she sponsored. That was crucial, because that meant, well, I was going to say that meant I didn't have to do a lot of legwork, but in fact I did, because even before she was elected, anytime she was in Delta County, I would show up. And at that time, I didn't have a particular thing in mind, but I knew if I ever had a request of an elected official, they needed to know who I was. And so I just made it a point to be there.
Okay, my name is Mary from Mary's Kitchen and Gardens. I use the home processed food law. I make canned goods of all kinds, baked goods. I think the thing that I like best about this process is we do verification, so I know that what I'm selling to the public is safe, and I know that I've done the proper steps needed to ensure everything is good to go.